Excellency. This one's about the frozen embryos. I guess there's 1 million in the U.S., something like that. Has the Catholic Church declared how to proceed? How do we solve this problem of having 1 million frozen human embryos? Is there any kind of way out of this?
It's a very serious situation. These frozen babies, they are children. They have a soul. They are our citizens. We have to recognize them. They have a right to life. And this is cruel to keep them in such a situation, frozen situation. And we have to save them. They are children. I repeat, they are children. We have to save them. I think they're the most miserable situation in our planet, these frozen babies, and more cruel. And so we have to make a movement in the society to save these children. And in several ways, there are several ways. Probably the better would be the adoption of these children.
And you would adopt them, and then a mother would receive one of these babies and give birth. Is that what you're suggesting, Your Excellency?
But we cannot kill them. We must save them in any case. And to find the mothers must carry these children. If there are no more mothers, then we have to adopt these. Maybe a woman can take this child and carry it and give birth and adopt this child. It would be an act of love to save a human life in this case.
Thank you, Your Excellency. That's a big, 1 million frozen children.
But there are couples who cannot get children. They are in our day even young. They have no children, so we have to help these couples to adopt maybe these but in any case, we have to save these children. We cannot simply leave them
there.
That they will be destroyed.
Yeah. Thank you, Your Excellency. This one's about food.
Wow. That is really, really shocking to me. Okay, so I really appreciate Bishop Schneider's willingness to talk about this and to bring this up because, the first and foremost thing we need to be doing is stopping this. IVF needs to stop. We need to stop creating embryos, little babies, outside of their mother's womb. That's not natural. It's evil, and we need to stop. There's already 1 million little babies who, what the heck, we don't know what to do with. However, I completely 100% disagree with him that implanting them into women's uteruses that are not their mom is acceptable. The Catholic Church hasn't definitively said one way or the other on this. The Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith, that office keeps changing its name, under Pope Benedict, hinted that it was not acceptable. And the USCCB essentially just affirmed what he said after this came out. This is another important point that wasn't brought up that wasn't a specific that was brought up in that papal document. And it's about when we are married, we are giving ourselves and our reproductive rights over to our spouse. So that would really be a sin against the husband for the woman to do that. I think even if she had permission, it just would not be right because she would be impregnated with another man's baby. And that's just, And yeah, and we do not believe in playing God. We don't this is something that Catholics do not do. It's not okay. And here's what I think is the biggest point, is that we are creating a demand for it. We're just saying it's okay, just keep doing it. Actually, we'll probably pay you. We'll make this even more lucrative. No, we can't have anything to do with it. This one moral theologian, Father Thomas Williams, this is the only person that I could see with any kind of somewhat authority promoting it. Shortly after this, he was laicized. He is a prolific rapist, child predator, really just the worst of the worst. Like, think of the worst of the worst of the worst kind of priest that is a child abuser. This was Father Thomas Williams, and he's the only person that I see that's been promoting it so far. Okay, but obviously, I'm not saying that Bishop Schneider is somehow the worst of the worst just because he agrees with them. So please don't make that comparison. Bishop Schneider is wonderful. I think he's wrong on this issue. But really, okay, what we need to do, or what can we do? I don't know if we can. What my question for Bishop Schneider would be is, as a first step, can we baptize them? Because he said you want to save them. Okay, well, what will actually save them? Let's baptize them. Can we do that? Are we allowed to do that? In this extreme circumstance? I think that's where we need to first go, and also to end the practice altogether. But also, he said their mothers need to have them. And actually, I think that's what we need to do. Their mothers need to have them implanted into their uteruses, unless they're dead. Unless they're dead, they have to, because that's their baby. And they should just be required to. No, like, there's no reason that you should be able to get out of that unless you're dead. The mothers need to do it. And we need to require that. And I'm a super extreme pro-lifist, so whatever. But that's my opinion. All right, thank you.